Okay, recording.
Okay, welcome to the, is it the 6th?
Mm-hmm.
The 6th of June Facilities and Transportation Committee meeting. Mr. Strobel, who normally chairs this committee, is out of town. He asked me to chair it for him in his absence. Only 2 members of this committee are present today, Mr. Gierick and Ms. Thompson. And so, just to let you know, there's only one item up for vote to be voted out of committee tonight. It's the grounds RFP, and while we will discuss the grounds RFP, we can't vote it out of committee with only 2 members present, because we would have to have 3 or 4 to vote it out of committee. So we will discuss it, but we're not gonna be voting it out of committee today, up or down. So, having said that, I hand the floor over to Jay. And we're gonna start with the library update. Should just push the button. Did it turn blue?
Yep, we're good. All right. So the library is good?
Yeah, you're good.
The library is actually fully completed. I did a walkthrough with Mr. Wheeler from Recent Reporter, myself, on Tuesday, May 31st. There are a few missing shelves, but he found them the next day. Our librarian, Diane Keeler, is very happy. She's very satisfied. Everything, they did a great job. Holders did a great job with putting all the furniture together. She created a map, and everything was placed just where she wanted it.
Okay. My understanding from Mr. Spores, and he can correct us if I'm wrong. He told me that any of the board members who wanted to see the new library could reach out to either him or to Dr. Cooper this summer and take a tour. See it. So we all saw it in its before state. I'd like to see it in its after state.
It's ready to go.
Great. Hey, any questions from the board members on that one? Okay, wall project update.
So they started the retaining wall. Prep was actually today. Tomorrow we're going to have the forklift there, and they're going to start removing the shrubbery, the trees, the branches, and the fence. Let's see here. So all the limestone is coming in here August 8th, and phase 1 of the project will be done by August 19th.
Okay. And that's it? The IC?
Correct. And
Okay.
we'll be out there tomorrow to meet the contractors.
Is there summer classes going on there at all? No kids there this year for the summer?
We'll be good. Phase 1 will be good before August 26th by the time.
Okay.
Julie, they were all moved to a different building. Typically, we had our ESY stuff there.
Yeah.
Those moves in the Odyssey.
Oh, okay, great. So the K through 5? At the PC, at K through 5 is there, 5.
Right.
Okay. All right. Moving update.
So the movie.
Oh, I'm sorry. Any questions from the committee members on that? On the yeah, on the wall. Okay. Moving update.
So we started the move actually today. Our custodial team started packing. They wrapped up all the boxes, labeled everything. Everything's out in the hallways, and our maintenance team is going to start getting everything ready to get moved from building to building. We believe will probably take roughly 2 days, so we should be done by Thursday.
Mm-hmm. About how many classrooms?
25.
Okay. All right. And 2 days, like this week or next week or this week? Any questions, comments, concerns from committee members? Okay. Door project update.
The hardware is being delivered here to myself tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
The doors themselves are in fabrication. We're about 4 weeks out. We will do the interior doors first and then the exterior doors second. So they will start that roughly 5 weeks from today.
And that was approved in May, is that correct?
I believe it was on that agenda.
Okay. All right. Are they all at one building?
Yes, they're all here.
Oh, they're all at the high school. High school and admin, or just, okay. Any questions on that? Too bad we don't have Jeff Scott here with us. All right, moving on to grounds. RFP. I don't know who's starting that conversation. Is that Kathleen? We're all looking at you, I'm sorry. I don't know.
Financial piece of it.
I printed mine out.
Did you want me to put it up on the screen? I didn't think this is what we were doing.
No, you don't?
No.
Just
It's,
speak to it.
yeah, go ahead. So there were 3 bids received, proposals received. One from Brightview, one from Edwards, and one from Halter. All 3 were for a 3-year contract, is that correct?
That is correct.
From what was, so did you have a chance to look at what was sent?
I did.
And did you?
Yes.
So if you look, the Brightview was significantly higher than the other 2. Can we limit our discussion to Edwards and Halter?
Yeah.
So what I'm seeing here is that without the shed lease for the middle school and the high school, where Halter is leasing space from us for 3 years. The Halter bid was 1.3% higher than the other one, but when you included the cost of the lease, their bid came in 1.7% lower. That's what I saw here. The scope of work is pretty similar. What is TCH moves?
Teacher.
The teacher moves. So that's the only item that Halter provided a cost for that the other groups did not.
Correct.
Is that correct? Everything else was similar costs. Do you have? I'm going to open it to the committee to discuss. Do you have anything you wanted clarification on?
So why is the shed rental being included in the RFP consideration? Because it's a totally separate issue.
It would be in the contract.
So would it be a contract for Edwards to, I'm trying to understand.
I'm going to have to throw that to you.
There was no conversation that they needed shed space. This was just sheds that Halter actually has been leasing for the last 3 years, and they're going to continue to lease for the next 3.
So for the next 3 years.
Yes.
But it's not part of the RFP.
No.
Right, it's a separate issue. So I'm not understanding why it should be included in the RFP consideration.
Because the net effect would be, if we're going to get one, we're going to get the other. If they don't get the contract, we lose that revenue.
Well, I get that,
Right.
but it's a separate issue from the RFP. That's all I'm saying.
No, I understand. If it weren't included, the cost, like I said, would be 1.3% higher for Halter versus Edwards. So that's why I pointed that out. It's, I think it's $13,000 over the course of 3 years. I'm just saying.
Right. No, I
It's-
I understand it, but is it?
That's why I pointed it out.
Revenue stream versus an RFP. That's all I'm saying.
It's just, if we went with Halter, it would be part of their contract, which is why they laid out both pieces for them. It would be part of their vendor contract, the rental. Now, I think you can make an argument for 1.3% and like whatever I said, $13,000 over 3 years is not significant enough to vote for one over the other. And then you could just vote for whichever one you preferred. Now,
Right. Right,
this,
we can keep discussing the merits of the two. I
Mm-hmm.
just think as a matter of practice, when I look at RFPs,
Mm-hmm.
that's a separate issue.
no, I hear what you're saying, yeah.
This is something we wanted to bring to the board's attention, that it would
I
disappear.
get that.
Yeah, so that's why it's on there.
So, like I said,
I trust you.
yeah, so I don't, it's not a significant amount of money difference, where I would, the district also, their recommendation was that we stick with Halter, because the work that we've gotten out of them has been quality work. We know that we know what we're getting with them, and the financial difference isn't that significant.
Okay.
Yeah.
My point.
Any thoughts?
I agree.
Okay.
with Halter.
All right, we're going to have the conversation again in the next meeting. So,
We're not voting in committee anyway.
no, correct. So, yeah, I guess that's it. Yeah. So that's all we have to talk about in this meeting. So does anybody have any comments that they'd like to make about what we discussed today? Okay. All right, so we'll be back here at 6:30. 7:30. We'll be back here at 7:30.
We had a committee
Oh,
extracurricular.
yeah. Oh, I'll be back here at 6:30, 7:30. Or am I on extracurricular? I don't think I am.
think you are.
I'll be back here at 7:30.